Today's lesson is called Possession. Showing ownership is not a crime. The learning objectives are that you will be able to use the proper word order in a sentence when expressing ownership, use de and del appropriately to show ownership, state the possessive adjectives, and explain and apply the rules of gender-number agreement with adjectives, which sounds kind of tricky, but it's really not that complicated. When saying something belongs to somebody else, that's how you express ownership or possession. There's two ways to do it in Spanish. The first way is to say that something is belonging to somebody else by saying it is of that person. So you can say the house of my friend. You don't say my friend's house. So la casa de mi amiga, the house of my friend. There are no apostrophe S's in Spanish, ever. So I need you to raise your right hand. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I will never use an apostrophe S in Spanish. Good. So you swore to it. So you cannot ever say mi amigo's casa. You have to say la casa de mi amigo. And if you ever catch yourself putting an apostrophe S on the end of a word in Spanish, stop yourself and figure out who does it belong to. And you have to say that it is whatever it is of that person. El hermano de Roberto. The brother of Roberto. You can't say Roberto's hermano. Okay? Promise? One more thing about that. De la means of the, but de and el contract to make del. It's a contraction. So here's what I mean. Español es la clase de la señora Carrillo. Spanish is the class of señora Carrillo. It's Señora Carrillo's class, but we can't say it like that, right? You swore. Matemáticas es la clase del Señor Martín. Math is Señor Martín's class. So de and el, Señor Martín, contract to make del. So, if you think you can remember that, let's try to give it a whirl here. Sam's backpack is red. La mochila de Sam is rojo. If you said Sam's mochila, bad, naughty. La mochila de Sam es rojo. Elena's desk is big. El escritorio de Elena es grande. Ben and Stella's house is ugly. Oh, no, you didn't. That's so rude. Ben and Stella's house is ugly. La casa de Ben y Stella es fea. Teddy's name is Eddie. You can see I was in a weird mood when I made this PowerPoint. A teddy bear is oso de peluche. So, el oso de peluche de Freddy se llama Eddie. There are also the possessive adjectives. This is like saying my, your, his, her, our, yours, and their. So, the mi, tu, su, nuestro, vuestro, and su, these are adjectives, which means that they're going to have to agree in number and in gender to the nouns they describe. Now, the good news is the only two that actually change gender-wise are nuestro and vuestro. So, if you're saying our house, casa, and it's feminine, you say nuestra casa. If you're saying our dog and it's masculine, nuestro perro. Okay? But the rest of them change also for the number. If it's singular, it's mi, tu, su. And if it's plural, mis, tus, sus. And also nuestros, nuestras, vuestros, vuestras. Let me show you some examples and hopefully you'll understand what I mean. My car is mi carro. My cars becomes mis carros. Whatever it is that you're owning, whatever you possess, if it's singular, you don't need an S, and if it's plural, you need an S at the end of the possessive adjective as well as the noun. His book, su libro. His books, sus libros. Our son. Now remember, nuestro changes masculine or feminine, so whatever it is that you own, I know it's kind of weird to think of owning your son, but that's just the example I picked. Our son is masculine, so you say nuestro hijo. If it's a daughter, you say nuestra hija. Our sons, now it's masculine and plural, nuestros hijos. And our daughters is feminine and plural, nuestras hijas. Time to check yourself. Can you make a sentence in Spanish showing ownership and maintain proper word order? And by that, I mean, can you put the day before whatever it is that the person owns? Can you show ownership using de and del? Do you know how to get to del? Why do we use it? Can you name the possessive adjectives in Spanish? Do you know how to change the possessive adjectives to match the noun in number and in gender? If so, great job.